Hi everyone. I am so happy to be back on video with you guys this week. So last week I shared a quote from Warren Buffett that said, invest in as much of yourself as you can because you are your biggest asset. How cool is that? You are your biggest asset. So I love this so much because as an entrepreneur and as someone who is always seeking to be and operate in the happiest, healthiest, and most fulfilling way, investing in myself is a key part of this. So the interesting thing about investing is that most people tend to think about money right away. And then the majority of those people tend to think about the money they don't have. Ooh, and I get it. Money is such a complex concept that can either empower or challenge us in such an intense way. And as a coach and strategist, I am fortunate to work with people who are investing in themselves because hiring me as their private coach means they are investing in their dreams and in their goals. So this ties directly into what we talked about in the last video I did in my public figure series, which was knowing your worth and your value. So when you know you are worth it, and when you know how valuable you are, and when you believe that you deserve something, you will invest in yourself. And when you doubt or second guess your worth, your value, or your deservability, you most likely won't invest in yourself. And it's really that simple. Because when you find yourself wanting something, you will move your life and your professional goals in that direction, because to not follow through means there might be a misalignment in your worth, your value, or your deservability, which is all a part of your mindset. So my coaching mentors, Carey and Stacey, they have this saying that you will always have enough money and enough time to do the things that you value the most and that you find the most important. So I'm gonna say that again because that really hit me in such a way and really changed the way I operate about money and about investing in myself, is that we always find the time and the money to do the things we value and to do the things we find most important. So if there's something you want, if there's something you value and something you deserve that will move your life and your professional goals forward, you will find a way to invest in yourself if you believe you are worth it, you are valuable, and that you deserve it. So, and I know this might sound wild, especially if you have challenges around money, which we call scarcity. And even people who have a lot of money, some of them are dealing with a scarcity mindset when it comes to money, because it's not about how much money you have. It's more about the relationship you have with money. And, you know, I always ask, is that relationship you have with money, is it one of scarcity, where no matter how much you have, you're worried, you're concerned, how much, you're always concerned about how much things cost? Or is it one of abundance and flow, where you follow your purpose and your direction, knowing that money will find its way and you will invest in the things that will move your life forward and the things that you find valuable? So think about that, right? Take some time to really think about that one. And as you do that, we'll switch gears, because investing in yourself can also mean spending time and energy in some things that you want to do to move your life and your professional goals forward. And a big way to do this is by saying no. Saying no to requests and invitations that do not serve you. And, some people find themselves literally yesing themselves to death, where in turn, they're out there saying yes and supporting other people's happiness, other people's health, and other people's fulfillment while their life takes a hit. And don't get me wrong, helping people is such a beautiful thing, but you know what I mean when it comes to saying no to the things that do not serve you and saying no to the things that do not add any value to your life. Because here's the thing, if you're exhausted and you say yes to every invitation and every request, you might not have anything to give to those requests or to yourself. And if you have big goals and big dreams and find yourself only saying yes to other people's goals and other people's dreams, what might that mean about your worth and your value? So one of my favorite things I do with my clients is helping them get back their time and get back their energy by investing in themselves. And, a lot of us are conditioned, especially us women, we're conditioned to 100% take care of ourselves without accepting help or asking for help. And that's incredibly empowering. Yet, it can also be draining if you have big goals, big dreams, or if you potentially have a partner or children. And one of the most incredible ways we can get back our time and get back our energy is simply by having someone else do tasks that do not serve us. And one of the easiest ways is cleaning. I say cleaning because cleaning does not serve us, right? It may serve the purpose of cleaning up the house, but it doesn't serve our happiness, our health, or our fulfillment. And I know some of you out there, well, a clean house makes me happy. It's healthier, but a clean house does. But you actually doing the cleaning does not serve you, because cleaning is not your calling. And cleaning is not elevating your lifestyle or your personal or professional goals in any way. A clean house and clean space are, but you doing the task of cleaning is not really your calling or really elevating anything in your life. Now, I know there are a few people out there that absolutely hands down love cleaning. Yet, if I were to ask them, would you rather spend 2 hours cleaning, or would you rather spend those same 2 hours relaxing, spending quality time with your friends and family, or up-leveling your goals? No one would choose cleaning. Not one of those people would choose cleaning. So here's a simple exercise to further understand your value and your worth and how you're investing in yourself. And we're gonna keep it along the lines with cleaning. So you can take a moment here and you can pause this video at any moment. And I want you to write down what you're worth on an hourly basis. So if you have a full-time job, this is pretty easily, because you can take your annual salary, divide it by 52, and then divide that number by 40, and that'll give you a rough estimate of your hourly worth. And I know some of you out there, you know you're worth more than that, so go ahead and bump the number up if you know you're worth more than that. And just as a side note, this is an exercise. We're not saying anyone is worth a dollar amount. So then, if you're an entrepreneur, I want you to imagine yourself as a consultant and someone is about to hire you for your expertise. What would your hourly rate be? Okay. Now we're going to use we're really going to use one example, which is cleaning, having someone clean your house. But if you have someone already cleaning your house, I want you to up level and now consider someone cooking for you or doing meal prep, okay? But we're gonna use cleaning as the example, so you just swap out to cleaning and meal prep. So let's take the average amount of time per week you spend cleaning your house, okay? So just gather that number. And let's just say for the sake of this example, let's just say you spend 2 hours a week cleaning your house. And then let's say that your worth that you put in the answer above, let's just say it's $100 an hour. So that's $200 per week to clean your house. That's the investment that you're currently making in this task, this chore that 99.9% of people do not like doing. So let's move on and say it costs $100 to clean your home. So let's just say you looked at a couple of cleaning companies, got some referrals from people, and let's say it costs $100 to clean your home. And let's just say on average that you're going to hire this person or company to clean your house twice per month, which is the average. If you've never had your house cleaned before, you kind of start with 2 times per month. So let's do that math. So that brings it to $200 a month is what it costs to clean your house twice. Now, if you use the example of you and your investment, it costs $800 a month for you to clean your house. And more importantly, it takes 8 hours of your time per month to clean your house. So if you were to transfer that investment to hire somebody at $200 per month, you are getting back $600 in cash. And more importantly, you are getting back 8 hours of your time to either relax, to spend that quality time with your friends and family, or to up-level your professional goals. How cool is that? Now, I know that a lot of people out there consider someone cleaning their home this luxury, or someone doing anything that you can do for yourself a luxury. Well, here's the thing. If you are someone that is low on energy or low on time, or you are someone who has big dreams and big goals, and you really don't like cleaning, you are overexerting yourself and undervaluing yourself by cleaning your house every week. Yeah, that's a big one. Because essentially you're giving yourself a part-time job that costs $800 a month, yet you're only getting paid for it $25 an hour. And that one, you'll connect the dots on that, maybe if you pause and rewatch the video again. So essentially you have this part-time job every month that you have to do that you don't like, and it's not adding any value to your goals or your life. So when you think about it, this $200 investment is giving you $600 back of your money and 8 hours of your time back. What could you do with those 8 hours every month, right? And hiring somebody who's actually probably better at cleaning than you are. And I figured this out early in life because I dislike cleaning so much. Like, I really dislike cleaning. And I would even sometimes spend more money on eating out and dining out because I would hate cleaning up the kitchen afterwards. So not only have I left my part-time job of cleaning my house, I also was saving money on food and groceries because I was starting to cook in more. Because I had somebody to come clean up, and I could spend that time after dinner, after lunch, to relax or to work on something that was meaningful and valuable to me. And now I've actually up-leveled where someone does come in and cook food for me once a week and prepare meals for me once a week, because again, I did that simple exercise of understanding what my time is worth and how much time I spent doing the cooking and the grocery shopping and the meal prepping. And what it turned out was these two tasks getting off my plate. I'm not doing them anymore. They're not my part-time job anymore. So these two investments were not only paying for themselves, they created the way for me to create more time, more energy, and allowed me to create more income in my life as well. So I know this may sound very luxurious, having someone clean your home and someone cook for you, but just again, use it as an exercise to see how these two things, especially if you're an entrepreneur and you have these big goals and these big dreams and you are low on energy and low on time. Try that exercise and see how that works out for you. So we're going to take it a step further. And when it comes to higher ticket investments in yourself, how are you doing? So the first one is our health. How are you investing in your health? And where I like to go with this are the preventative or wellness procedures that may not be covered by your insurance. How are you investing in your health? And investing in maybe catching something early on or a procedure that could change everything about your health moving forward. How are you investing in your health? And then the next one are vacations with purpose, concerts and high ticket experiences. So these are things that create that happiness and fulfillment for us, where, these are once in a lifetime opportunities, or vacation with purpose, where we've been wanting to do something for so long. And then, rather than shortcutting it by looking for the cheapest hotel or the cheapest way to do it, we just do it because it makes us happy. And it's a once in a lifetime opportunity. And then the next one, excuse me, is one of my favorite areas, which is professional development. And this one I like all of my clients to think about, because I always ask, when was the last time, besides hiring me, when was the last time you really invested in your professional development outside of getting your degree? And for a lot of us, we got our degree a decade or two ago. So if your degree was the last time you invested in your professional development, think about where you could be now or 3 months from now if you were to invest in your professional development, whether that's getting another degree or a certificate or hiring a coach or doing some sort of workshop or seminar or attending an event. Where could you be with that new skill set, that new way of thinking, and this new professional experience under your belt? And then the last one is considering a financial advisor or a money coach to really take a deep look at your money and your investments and see what that relationship is that you have with your money. Is it one of scarcity or is it one of abundance? And do you understand what your wealth is? Do you understand what it is and how it's working for you? So rather than looking at all these things as, all these things that can make you happier, healthier, and more fulfilled, rather than looking at them as how much do they cost, I encourage you and empower you to rather approach them as being an investment in yourself. How can these things help me invest in myself, in my happiness, my health, and my fulfillment in life? Because remember, your happiness, your health, your dreams, your goals, you are your biggest asset. So are you worth investing in yourself? Because when you really think about it, there are things that we consider assets that we invest in such an easier way, such as our car, our house, our clothing or our jewelry or our watches or accessories or our electronics. We tend to invest in these things in an easier way when we may not be considering that we are our biggest asset. So I also am curious, how are you currently investing in your biggest asset, that being yourself? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you soon, guys. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.